If you enjoy the content, please check out dendem.com, which redirects to my Facebook page where I share MTG comics, memes, and other videos that I've done. There's also occasionally decks there, so please check it out. Hello and welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be playing a 5-color Golos deck. It barely constitutes as a Golos deck. He is one of in the main board and one of in the sideboard, but using your Karn, you can wish for him, so that's basically another 4 copies of Golos, right? Like the other Forsaken Monument decks, you're trying to get out your lands and your colorless ramp cards. They'll start tapping for more mana, and then you ramp to either Ulamog or Ugin. Golos, he gives you a way of working around Grafdigger's cages and stuff that's going to keep you from casting cards off the top of your deck. So let's get into our game and see how it goes. That's a pretty good hand. We have a ramp card, we have a Forsaken Monument, and we have Karn. See what we're dealing with. We got. I don't want this Ugin right now. I am going to want it later. I'm assuming our opponent's on an enchantment deck. Let's play our land, Scry, and Guardian Idol. Okay, that's another ramp card. We could use that. So what we're going to try to do is to get our lands out, get as much out as possible, and be able to ramp till we can cast Ugin to deal with that card. If we can use Ugin on 9 lives, it'll cause him to lose the game. Want to draw a card here. Okay. Our opponent's been roping for a while. I hope he's okay. He's probably trying to find a deck list for something, maybe to name a card. Okay. I assume this name's Ugin. Yeah. We would have never gotten Ugin down quick enough anyway to beat that, so we just need to work around it. So let's look through our options now. We have Karn, so maybe start with that. Now, we'll try to start applying pressure by grabbing cards out of our sideboard to deal with what he's doing. We have Meteor Golem. That'll allow us to get rid of the Gideon's Intervention. We also have Golos. He could find Blast Zone. That would also help. I think I'm going to start with him. He's 5 drops, so we can actually play him next turn if we want to. Or play the Forsaken Monument. Let's scry ourselves a card. Well, hello, Eugene. Yeah. I think we want Eugene. More than likely be able to get rid of this Gideon's Intervention. So I'm going to get down the Monument while we can. Here, I think we will grab the Meteor Golem. So now we have 2 ways of dealing with this. We just need to get that off the table, then we can cast Eugene and wipe away his 9 lives. Get ourselves another energy. Trying to sort how I want to order this. Also, we'll have 5 mana left over if we play him, so let's grab this. Get our 2 life. And we didn't spend any mana. Okay. So we're going to have 11 mana. Now, if we had not played the Archive, we could have dropped both Meteor Golem and Golos here. But I want to get the ramp down. I just want it out of my hand. Now we're free to play Ugin next turn. And that's just a Radiant Fountain. We'll just animate his cage just in case he decides to raft the board or something. Ah, you have a Karn too. Spyglass. You gonna name Ugin? Of course you named Ugin. Oh, we don't even have to tutor up the Blast Zone. We just have that. So we can actually just Blast Zone and tick it up to 3. Get rid of his 9 lives, and that'll be the game. So let's play our Blast Zone. Just making sure I know what the card does. Reading the card explains the card. And you realize it's over. Okay, 1 down. So hopefully the next one goes as well. This might get there. Assuming the opponent's on some type of burn deck, the tomes will actually come in handy in letting us maybe gain some of that life back. As long as we don't fall too far behind right at the beginning. Then it might be a little hard to deal with it without having some type of board wipe spells to deal with the creatures. I'm gonna click your Lotus. Opponent's in the tank. There we go. Yeah, it's a mountain. Energy. Okay. Mazemind Tome, we can start putting counters on that quickly. They'll know that I'm really trying to ramp to Karn right away and just have him get run over by a bunch of little guys. Speaking of little guys, take 2 to the face, and 1 more for good measure. Let's see what we got on top. Blast Zone could be good. It puts us back a land. So, if I do Blast Zone for anything, it's going to be for 1. Get rid of the Lavamancer and anything else he happens to play along the way. Might just make him slow roll us a little. If he has other 1-drops in his hand, he may not want to play them. Shame this doesn't come into play untapped. We could draw a card. Yeah, you can animate this, but the fact that it comes into play tapped is not a nothing. Okay, take 3. Yeah. Looking a little dead. No way, this tome's getting to 4 counters. Yeah, 5-drop. I'd love to have it, but I don't think I'm going to live that long. Okay. At least this makes a blocker. It would have made a blocker if it not had been Wizarded Lightning and shocked. Shocked. He did. Sure. What am I tutoring up? It's a blocker. It's not a blocker right now, but it might be a blocker later. We can gain 2 life. Or try to scry something to the top. I don't think the 2 life is going to make much of a difference. Well, doesn't make no difference. Yeah, okay, I'll take 2. Go back to 10. Maybe this will give us an... That's a little bit off. Take 2 turns to cast that. And you would not live that long. And even if we happen to land him, we would probably still just die to direct damage from the hand. Well, there's no gaining life now. We're done. Oh, burn. That's okay. We're still at plat 3. Ramp, removal. I like it. We have a Karn. Get to the bottom. Ulamog? I am going to want that at some point. Oh, back to the face. Robber. Hopefully we can maybe catch 2 robbers with the Extinction Event. Maybe another 2-drop too. Huh? Looks like it's gonna be a robber. Hopefully he doesn't snatch anything too important off the top. Blank. Blank. Okay. Drop our Aether Hub. That'll give us our black mana. And Extinction for even. Went for the mana. You have a 3rd robber? Leave me in suspense. That just got stomped. So we're at 5 mana now. Let's play Karn. What you got for us? Forsaken Monument seems good. That's 3 not going to our face. So if we drop the monument, we can drop the land. That'll put us at 4 mana after we drop it. So we could actually play the Archive if we want, or just go with the Tome. Okay, go with the Archive, and I think we will now play the Tome. And we'll just scry at the end of their turn. Okay. We could just drop the Ulamog on our turn. We'll probably be far enough ahead that they'll just concede. It's a 4/3. What are we scrying? Oh, right. It's still there. I wanted that. Yeah, I'll click her. I'll click the ruins so that we don't just take 2 damage off of that. Ulamog's more than big enough to just stand in front of a Bone Crusher Giant and laugh. Yeah, 12/12. And we're back to 11. We could draw a card here, or just draw a card during their turn. Actually, draw 2 cards. They're holding in there. Want to see what that card is? Not much help. Draw a card. That's another monument. Draw another card. And a land. That's just going to be more life gain if we get another card. Life me. That's too much. They're done. Okay. Got that loss back. We have all the pieces. Except the payoff. Second. Is it Deck Blitz or something? Oh. Main board Cage is kind of popular. I wonder if that has anything to do with goblins. Just drop the Mind Stone or just drop the Hedron Archive? Ah, there we go. Go to the Archive, and we'll go to the Mind Stone. Say a blue too. So they're on Jeskai something. They were on Jeskai something. It's a path to Ugin. I don't know how quick, well, if it's going to be quick enough if they are on a Rakdos list or a Auras list. Looks like Auras. So we'll get some life. Life will be important when they start taking it away. I don't know, 3/3. Oh. That'll be good in about 2 more turns. So we have to choose between odd or even. I wonder if we can afford to wait 1 more turn. Alright. I'm going to need 1 more land to activate that anyway. We don't have black mana, but we can use the Cataracts to create 5 mana of any color. So we can use that to cast the Extinction Event. Looks like we're still only getting odd or even if we do it now, though. I don't know if we can wait another turn. 5, 6, 7. We're at 7. So we can play a land and then have Ugin next turn. They don't seem to have any blue mana, so we don't have to worry about Spell Pierce. Fortune favors the bold. Trying to decide between playing the Mind Stone or activating the Barrens just to put 2 counters on it. Yeah. Oh, that's right. This produces 2, so we can still do that. Okay, so we're probably just going to activate the Barrens to put 2 counters on it, but we're not going to make it a creature. And they just played another guy. Perfect. Ugin. I thought so. His hand is very slow. It would be a really risky key. I like that a lot more. This one's on a Rakdos list. So we may start losing stuff to Thought Seizes. So let's cry something good to the top. That's good. Let's get 2 life, play our Mind Stone. And then next turn we can Aether Hub for a Extinction Event if it's still in our hand. Yes, I was worried about. We're probably going to end up losing 2 cards here. So might end up only having Ulamog left in our hand. Yeah. Left us with the card that's the furthest away. I'm not going to pitch the Ulamog here. We're nowhere close to casting him. And I don't want to take the 3 damage. Okay. Now we can put 2 more counters on this. So at least we're not using our mana. Let him recast 2 drops. Player Hub, Player Prism, draw a card. And 1 mana off Archive. Give us something to discard if we have to. Just another land. And I found get some life back. Could play the archive. If we have to, we can crack it to draw 2 cards, but with it, if we happen to top deck an Ugin, we can cast that. Actually, we could crack the Mind Stone and just play the Beacon. That would still leave us at 8 mana if we happen to get an Ugin. Always play your outs. Just look at the situation and try to see, how do I not lose here? Unless you happen to be ahead, then look at it and see, how can I happen to not win? So you can put 2 more counters on our Baron here. Let's sack the supplier. Okay. And their board position is getting kind of scary. And we're still top decking lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we crack our Mind Stone, we're only at 7. And I don't want to crack it and then have a decent card in our hands and then just lose it to discard. So the best bet if we wanted to do that plan is to wait till the end of their turn, activate it to draw the card, and then maybe be able to cast it on our turn. Because honestly, the card we want is Ugin, and we would not be able to cast that if we happen to draw it. And he croaks it again. And oh, you have a hate? Yeah. So we can buy ourselves a turn, but I think we're pretty dead. Okay, so what we're gonna do is dump 2 sets of counters on the Barrens, make it a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, be an 8/8, and then we're gonna block the Croak, so we'll take 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Not to mention that 3 extra. Which will put us down to 4. So you decline here, and then this time we will activate it. We'll tap our artifacts to make sure it doesn't actually tap the Barrens to activate the Barrens, because that would be stupid. Yep, looks like we're at 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we still technically have an out. We still have an out. Now we can play this. There's just all the answers are hiding. So let's just see what we would have gotten. Nope. Whatever. Let's do 2 more. I mean, Ugin's got to be there somewhere. Nope. That wouldn't even saved us. Oh. Magic gods. I like it. I'm going to start the beacon. And then next turn we'll drop one of our lands and the idol. Good, another beacon. Well, there's the Izzet deck I thought we were playing the previous game. Yeah, play the Fountain. We're going to need the life. And drop Karn. Put something else for him to target on the field. I'm trying to think what he'd have the hardest time dealing with. If it makes sense to plus this, maybe get him to attack it, or minus and just, yeah. That's not very helpful. Forsaken Monument, yeah. That'll let us start gaining life, which will be a problem for them. They're trying to get us down as quickly as possible. Anything we can do to gain life, buy ourselves a little time to just be able to go off with the Forsaken Monument. Is Karn a big enough problem? Yep. Got enough to kill Karn? Oh, you're gonna make me sacrifice Karn? Oh. Yeah, we'll let them know the blast zone's there now. Well, I didn't expect that. May end up needing to use this blast zone just to not die to the Sprite Dragon repeatedly attacking us. Though, that would be a magnificent way to die. Okay, got another one? Oh, nope, light up the stage. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so he took care of his trigger, the tail's end, and then next turn he's going to be able to just do this again. So, the question now is, do we just leave up Blast Zone or try to cast something? We could die to just a bunch of turns being taken in a row, but that doesn't seem likely at this spot. So, maybe play the Monument, start applying pressure to him. And see if he can 23 us in one shot. If not, we can get off Ulamog, Extinction Event. The issue is we know we have Tail's End, so he can counter the Ulamog. But countering Ulamog is only dealing with half the problem now, isn't it? Start Karn, try to bait something out. We still have enough mana for Ulamog. There it is. You got it. But you ain't got this. And I'll take that and your blue source. Thank you for playing. I think we're done here. Yeah. Oh, we're on a roll now. Yeah, seems good. Nice sleeves. Let's start with the Void again. And scry that to the bottom. Turn up the mono black list. Start the idol because that comes into play tapped. Next turn we can play a land and get the archive down, or play the stone, or we could use an Extinction Event. Might want to wait one more turn, get down the archive and the Mind Stone. Give them a chance to play another creature. Because right now we're only getting one with a board wipe. We can get two now. We're going to want to get that plate thing out of here. Oh, I guess we could just do Ugin. -4? Wow. You, Ugin, you just steal games. We were playing Magic, and then you just said, no, we're not. Ugin doesn't play Magic, he just wins games. I think I'm going to use the Extinction Event just to get that out of here, and then start upticking the Ugin, rather than wasting -2ing him, which is really the only way the opponent could get back into this game. Now with Ugin being at 5, we can pretty much deal with whatever he's going to throw at us, especially having the other Extinction Event sitting here. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're at 8 mana. So we're getting to Ulamog too. Yeah, I would have quit there too. The one thing I do not like about this deck is it makes it almost impossible to complete any of my quests. I think if we can get a loss, we'll probably just stop there. Golos guy? Feather. Oh, this might be our loss then. They're probably going to be a little too aggressive for us. Get our Mind Stone down. And the pressure is mounting. And dancing. And draw a card. Yeah, they have a little too much going on that side of the table. I don't see us being able to pull this one out. We have 5 mana available. We can play a Forsaken Monument and then die. We can play the Prism. But we're still going to be 1 mana short of being able to cast anything meaningful. Well, yeah. See, either we got the land to cast the spell we don't have, or we have the board wipe and can't cast it. We cannot even activate our... Well, we can activate the Guardian Idol. Or just pop Lasso. There are 2 choices. So, do this. Now, we can make Guardian Idol a blocker. That'll just buy us 1 turn. Oh, they got Feather now. It's a shame, we're so close. Yeah. We could just take the 6 here, but I'm afraid we're very dead if we... Oh, we're dead if we don't. Yeah, should have just taken it. Well, if there's a land on top, I was wrong. Bollocks. So had we not blocked, we would have had enough mana to cast Ugin and wipe the board. But that's in the past. This is how we learn. And we just have 4 mana. Oh, mistakes were made. Our wins were going so fast, I think we have time for just 1 more. And this hand's pretty good. Play our Fountain, get some life. Is our opponent on Goblins? Goblins missing a 1-drop, maybe? Nope. Yeah, I don't think we need that. Let's get our idol down. So we can Extinction Event and get rid of Bone Crusher Giant. I just don't want to die to an Ember Cleave. Odd. Okay. Oh. Oh. I guess we're just going to do this again, aren't we? We can Extinction Event. It's possible they have another Spellbreaker, which in case we may have just wanted to play the Forsaken Monument. But then 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 would have left us a 4. That's a little risky, yeah. They had another one. Oh. we can play the Monument and drop the Prism, get some life, or we can Extinction Event again. I guess we might as well go for the Extinction Event hat trick. Okay, let's see if we live to cast Ugin. It's gonna be close. Back to 6. So we can play our Monument, activate the Idol as a blocker for X there. Let's hope we don't get cleaved. Well, we're not getting cleaved. So, make sure it does not tap our Idol. Go. And block him. Dead. We're at 3. But we get to play Ugin. We get to play Ugin and a Prism. We have so much manas. -2? I think we'll go for -2. Play the Prism. We're at 7. I think we're good here. Oh, or we just play card. I'm glad we played one more game. And swing for 7. This deck is so stupid. Oh, they were really close there. Well, thank you very much for joining me this week, and I hope to see you back here next week. Bye-bye.